So I'm going to set the REM pod up. I haven't posted in a while. This might be detecting the wind. I'll try it again. No, I guess not. That's interesting. Hello? Is anybody here? This is on a back of a 68 Plymouth Barracuda that belongs to my brother that we're going to start restoring later this year. But I was doing an investigation on the 55 Buick that we just got, and there's something with the metal where it I guess where it conducts something from when you use the cell phone with the K2 meter, and it really sets this off, because where I'm at right now, I'm back about maybe 10 more inches, and when I turn it on and off, it sets it off through some sort of whatever process that they use with the metal to the K2 meter. But it looks like this is not being set off, so I don't know what the process is between the vehicles of the 50s to the 60s for stuff not to be set off. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So certain brands of cars, and I guess certain years, do matter. Go ahead and turn this off now. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, hello? I do apologize about the wind. I need to get something put out this week. And it's been windy, but not too windy. Especially what? Well, I'll go ahead and take a risk on what the sick. Who's sick? I can definitely smell the cattle yards around here tonight. The wind's blowing from the north. Plane. Sick plane? Who's sick? Is it someone that we know? Something out there, or? Hopefully the camera's not being shaken around too much by the wind. I was thinking about going into one of the vehicles here, but so I want to follow up on something, and this is something that I've heard quite a few times. I hear something about spirit mutilation. Can someone explain to me on what that is? hear a slight ticking sound. It's something in the cab of the car that's kind of hitting this something on the interior. Something's loose. So, spirit mutilation scenario. Is this reference to the spirit mutilation or some other kind of scenario? Surely. So, spirit mutilation resides over some sort of a scenario, and surely it does, or surely not. You hear a odd sound. That's a cattle that's to the north that's being a little loud. If I can hear them, then all of you can probably hear them. Over the wind. Roughly. Roughly what? About the spirit mutilation? Fraction. What is it a fraction of? Is spirit mutilation a fraction of something? Surely? Let's see. To what? To where? It too? Spirit mutilation too? Or it too is spirit mutilation or surely? Two surely or surely two? I'll give it a moment to reply. I'm trying to figure out what this spirit mutilation is all about. So I do hear it from time to time. So I heard it a couple of times on the Necrophonic App, once on another application, and also through my SBox. And these are gadgets that I'm able to communicate and hear everyone about what they say. So nothing was setting off the REM pod. I don't know if that was a fluke when I first set it down. Nothing set it off the K2 meter. Because this is nothing compared to when I had it on the Buick. So it definitely has to be some sort of a manufacturing process that they have for those cars. Because when the cell phone was doing its thing, it was setting off the K2 meter and I'm having that at its proper distance. So, and this is a Dodge Mopar, and the Buick is GM, Chrysler. Skip. If you're talking about me skipping between the vehicles, yeah, I did just then. I debunked my own thing about these. idea because it had me going for a bit. But also too, something was draining the GoPro the other night. Because I went from 100% down to 0. And this battery is still good. But I'm not going to use the video because I pretty much debunked the stuff between the K2 meter and the cell phone on my own accord. And so far I'm at 81%. So he's draining the battery life in my camera here. What do you want? Are you part of the people that do the spirit mutilation? The spirit mutilation happens when a hostile person harms a living being, or harms someone else in general. Or spirit mutilation can happen to anybody and anything, like the living, the dead. That's an interesting thing on the REM pod. Because there's no temperature change out here. There's, now the REM pod's starting to go off a little. Well, if you're not going to talk anymore, I'm going to go ahead and close this particular portal. And I'm going to turn on another communication device that's on this gadget. So I thank you for stepping forward. There's a loud car. On the road. I'll go ahead and grab this and turn it off. Oh, you didn't like me turning that off, did you? Well, I got something a little better. Hopefully all of you can hear me. And hopefully we could hear you. Let's see if I can't get to EMF stuff going. So you like the fact of me using that one app or program on my phone to communicate. So once again, I'm asking about spirit mutilation. Because the first time I ever heard of it was a couple of months ago. What is it about? And who does it?
Name.
The name. Yeah, there's other entries on there too from the other day. Yellow. Because I have, that's the door over there on the storage unit knocking. Because the words that I have on there is home, Laura, 2, you hear us, Edith, photograph, throw, had enough, out, outdoors, stomach, candles, Williams, and now name as of tonight. Hello. So, spirit mutilation. What is it about? What name? I need a name on who does this. Does anybody do this? Is flames involving with spirit mutilation? Is it something like cremation?
Nasty.
Nasty, huh? What's spirit mutilation nasty? And I want to go on record here. It's the first time I've ever seen the REM pod go to yellow. And as you can hear, the wind's blowing. Okay. Purple, huh? Is there something more of a law-based action for spirit mutilation to take place? I have no idea what the squealing sound was. Could have been mice too, because we got field mice around here.
Harriet.
Harriet. Now, I've heard that name quite a few times before. Is Harriet involved with the spirit mutilation, or did Harriet get their spirit mutilated? Or did Harriet witness spirit mutilation? Did Harriet...
Sick.
Sick. They're sick again. So 2 apps with sick. So does spirit mutilation happen to those that are sick? Or when the individual is sick? I need clarification here, please.
Cabin.
Cabin. There's no cabins around here. Unless down south. Because I know we're having more homes built in the area. But a cabin? Oh man, my allergies are flaring up. So
The noise was him.
the noise was him. Was it from the noise earlier? Who's him? I need a name. I don't think I heard a noise besides that squealing earlier. Well, I'm just going to shrug that by. Hold on here. Do we have an animal nearby? Whoops. Hold on. I heard some rustling.
Evidence.
Evidence? Come by our future paranormal vehicle that we're going to start working on next year. Turn this off. So, what evidence are you talking about? The noise was him. Was that the evidence about something about spirit mutilation, or something else?
Anna.
Anna. I don't know an Anna. I used to know an Anna through somebody else over 10 years ago. But current, I know of no Anna. So was Anna the name? But Anna is mainly a female name, I believe, but I'm not sure on the meaning. Anna could be short for something else too, for a male name that I'm not familiar with, so I do apologize on that. I'm not familiar with a lot of names and their definitions, and I hear footsteps to the left of me.
Victorian.
Victorian. Okay, Anna Victorian. Was that you that I just heard of the footsteps coming towards me? No, I'm just curious. Because between our 66 Bonneville and the 41 Ford.
Benjamin.
Benjamin, huh? I don't know any Benjamins. Well, I want to ask one last time about spirit mutilation. Can you give me a clear definition of what it is and what happens? Just something from what you may have witnessed or what you have heard or know about.
I live on.
I live on. Well, I did hear a screech, but that was an animal. I don't know what it exactly was.
Permission.
Permission for what? So, permission. Got something squealing here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Thank you very much for communication. Because that was an animal and it was getting pretty close. Now, I don't know what it is. Alright, good thing it turned off. I'm gonna grab it. Okay. well, that was a little interesting. I'm trying to research more about the spirit mutilation that I hear on doing this stuff, you know, in my spare time. And I always get interesting results. It was a good thing I was recording tonight. And just kind of get these reactions. And I just don't know what to think of it just yet. I'm still going to do different procedures in the future. Once funding can get going better on our end, we'll get more sophisticated equipment and some better REM pods, or at least a couple more, because I want to get another one. I've never seen this hit yellow. Of all the times I've used this, I've never seen it hit yellow except for when you go ahead and turn it on and you set it down. So kind of interesting. But I'm just going to continue on with my research and see what happens. And like I said, I'm going to do this during the daytime and see what comes up. And I'm trying to keep an eye out to the left of me about any sort of animal. So I don't know what to say. I'm kind of flabbergasted on some of the responses tonight. But of course, too, you have to take this stuff with a grain of salt most times. But I've never seen this go to yellow. The times that we've had to use, if we've used this, I've never seen it turn yellow. So I'm gonna end the video there. Another thing too, like I was saying, I guess whenever you put your equipment onto a piece of metal, whatever car brand it is, it may differ. Because I already done this on 2 older Buicks in the 50s. During the day tomorrow, I want to do it on a 62 Buick and see if it's something with the metal process that things, I guess, well, I should say pollute the K2 meter and give us some faulty readings from the cell phone. It conducts whatever electrical field from it through the metal into the K2 meter. I have to be more careful about something like that. So I have to see what happens in the future, and I'll do some of this stuff during the daytime, and I need to do some of this stuff during the daytime because you never know about stuff, what happens any hour. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous because I'm trying to keep an eye out for whatever may be over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and head inside. So thank you very much for the support that you've shown us all this time. So you all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again.